Radhikaistadalai Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Nama Badhe Vitanute Bhakting Murkhamavartai Sruting Yat Kripa Tamahang Bande Sri Madana Gopalakang Prabhum. Jai Nitai. How are you, my dear devotees? Hope all of you are well. So again, we are here in Gaura Govinda Katha. Why we are following the path of bhakti? For what we are practicing for our spiritual life? For getting the highest pleasure, bliss, the transcendental bliss in our life and peace. Peace and happiness are not the same. Only by spiritual practice, only by spiritual following spiritual path, you can get peace in your life and the pure happiness. If you are attached with this material world, if you are searching, it will be untouched, unattainable. Because this world is nowhere. Peace is here in this material world and not the happiness. Then we have to fly to go up. Happiness, distress, everything it is here inside of us. Happiness and distress from this world also. It depends on our acceptance. How we can satisfy to our heart, to ourselves. Happiness and distress, it depends on that. It's just state of our mind. There is very nice story, it's called story. The two friends, they are drinking very nice sharbat, which is very tasty. After they will finish half of their glass, so both were waiting. Both are seated face to face, and the glass was in front of them on the table, and both glass was half empty. In another way, in other hand, both glass were half full. Both are the same, half empty or half full. Both were speechless, silent. But the mood of them it was different. One was not really pleased about that, and one was a little bit happy. So the friend asked to other one, "Oh, my friend, you are looking unhappy. Why?" So that friend answered, "See, we are drinking this very beautiful sharbat, but now it's only half of glass is left. Half is finished. And then that person, that friend who was depressed, unhappy, he asked to other friend, "But you are looking happy for what?" Then that friend answered, who were happy, he answered, "Because yes, glass was full, I drank 50% and still 50% I have in my glass. So that's why I am happy." So I said, happiness and distress, it depends how we are accepting. If it is half empty or half full, it depends on that. In our spiritual life also, everything it's connected with our acceptance. So we have to focus our mind on the target, because at the end of our journey, then that ultimate bliss is there. So I have to continue. I should not wait, or I should not left this track on the midway, because the path of bhakti, in one hand it's very easy, on the other hand it's difficult. Because of that, we have to wait, because test will come, we'll get realization, feelings, taste from our bhajan, the nectarian taste from our bhajan. But it depends on our acceptance. Depends on our faith, depends on our dedication. So, my dear devotees, maybe at the beginning or sometimes in our bhajan path, coming so many examinations, many times I was asked that some devotees, they are asking me that Baba, before from Harinam I'll get so much ananda, but now no ananda. It's difficult to complete only 16 rounds, but before 64 round I can finish very easily with so much ananda, but now no more ananda. My friends, it's also examination for us. Bhagavan said, Krishna said, if I want to give something to someone, so before that I'll take away everything from him. So same thing, it's happening with our bhajans, with our practice. And in the journey also it is said that at the beginning, little bit taste, some drop of honey will fall on our tongue from our bhajan, so the taste will be there. Then it will disappear. If we'll continue our practice, again it will come back. So my dear devotees, I hope all of you are doing well with your spiritual practice. So now we are continuing our topic in Rai Ramananda Sangmad. It is also why I said this, because exactly what Ramananda Roy is describing about pure prema, the taste will come, the pleasure will come. It depends on our status, mind status, how we are accepting that. Same Krishna. According to love, according to dedication, different people, different devotees, they will get different mood from Krishna. Manir yatha vibhagena nila pitadi bhedayuta rupa bhedama vapnoti dhyana bheda tathachyuta. It is said, and Rupa Goswami, he gave an example with some jewel, diamond. There is one jewel, white, that means diamond, and the rays, sun rays are falling down on it. So from different side, different people, they will see that different color light, different light will come out. From one side it will be blue, from one side it will be yellow, from one side it will be red. Same. It is the same. Rupa bhedama bhapnoti dhyana bheda tathachyuta. From which direction you are watching, from which direction you want to have Krishna, so Krishna will be like that. It will follow your mood. How you are accepting Krishna as your friend, as your Lala, that means small baby, as your Prabhu, master, or as your beloved, lover. So the Swarup will change, the manifestation will be like that, how your mood is for Krishna. And Ramananda Rai, he is describing these truths here, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu to Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, that Prabhu, Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan. Jar Bhagavattay Annir Bhagavatta Swayam Bhagavanir Tahate Satta. From whom all the avatars are powerful. He is Swayam Bhagavan and he is Krishna. From whom all the demigods, they'll get their power. He is Swayam Bhagavan and he is Krishna. He is the source of all power. He is the source of all Aishwarya. and he is the source of all rasa. But then also, he is everything. He is controller, he is creator, he is the most powerful, he is the most beautiful. Then also, for love, he can be a son, he can be a friend, he can be a lover. He is following the mood of devotee. Rasa vishesha vishishta parikara vaishishtena bhagavato avirbhava vaishishtam adrishyate. If the devotees are very special, from very special mood, maybe from friendly mood, shakya, vatsalya, parental mood, or madhur, beloved mood, the manifestation of Krishna's Swarup will be like that. For friends, Krishna is cowherd boy. For parents, Krishna is their son. And for beloved, Krishna is their lover. And for love, he can do anything, Prabhu. That is why I mentioned there his Brajendra Nandan, and he loved this identity. You know, Prabhu, he is Swam Bhagavan. So that is very normal for powerful person that they want to be praised by others. They want to be worshipped by others. They want to be respected by others. But Krishna is completely different than everyone. He doesn't like that someone is praying him as Swam Bhagavan. But he loves if somebody will call him Yashoda Nandan, Nanda Nandan. First, Brahma, he got that point. He found out, Brahma, Sri Krishna, Bhagavan was angry to him when he stole everyone, all his friends, calves. So he was angry. It's very difficult to spend times without them. And when Brahma, he realized about his mistakes, so he came to him and he started to pray to him. Vandana. But at the beginning, Sri Krishna, he was rejecting everything. No, Brahma, maybe you are doing something mistakes. I'm not that, what you are saying. Because Brahma, he start to say, no midyate bhrava-pushe taridambaraya gunja vatangsha paripichala shanmukhaya vannasraje kavala vetra vishanu venu lakmasriye mridupade pashupangajaya. He abhrava-pushe te nomi. Brahma, he was offering his pranam, He Abhrava-pushe, Te nomi. He Taridambaraya, Te nomi. Te gunjavatangsha paripichala sanmukhaya te nomi. But Krishna was rejecting. So at the end, Brahma, he got that point. Maybe Krishna will accept me if I'll accept them. Then at the end he said, He Pashupanga Jayo Te Nomi. So when Brahma said, He Pashupanga Jaya Te Nomi, Bhagavan turned to him. What did you say, Brahma? Hey Nanda Nandan, I'm offering my pranam to you. Bhagavan said, but Brahma, maybe you forgot. When I was there in the womb of my Devaki Mata, that time also you praising me, but that time you said Vasudeva Nandan, Vasudev. But now you are saying Nanda Nandan. Which one is correct, Brahma? Brahma said, Prabhu, it was my mistake there. You are not Vasudev Nandan. You are not son of Vasudev. Your real identity is you are the son of Nanda Maharaj. You are the son of Yashoda Maya. Ramananda Rai says, Prabhu, after that Bhagavan, he accepted the praying prayer of Brahma. Not before that. So he loved which is connected with prema. So that is why Brindavane aprakrita navina madan kama bij kama gayatri tejaru pashan. Prabhu, in that way, the highest manifestation of Krishna is there in Brindavan. In every mood, in friendly mood, the highest manifestation is there. In parental mood, Vatsalya Prem, the highest manifestation of Krishna is there. And in beloved mood, in Madhurarati, the highest manifestation of Krishna also there. And that manifestation is not from here. Aprakrita nobino modon. That beauty, that form is not from this world. It's transcendental. It is not from this material world. Maybe very special form. It was never manifested before. It was only in Ras Leela. It was only in Ras Leela. And it was only in front of Brajavadhus, Brajagopis. So the mood of Brajagopi is the highest. That's why that manifestation was possible in front of them, not in front of others. Prabhu, you know, if we want to worship Krishna, then we have to worship Krishna in Brindavan. And the way how to please Krishna? Kama bij Kama Gayatri. We know about Gayatri. What is Gayatri? Gayantang trayata jasmat tat Gayatri. By which we can get relief from our life. Mukti, moksha. That mantra known as Gayatri. So, why it is Kama Gayatri? Because we know everything. There is so many mantras and different Gayatri are there. Isn't it? We know there is other mantras, Nrsimhadev mantras, and for Nrsimha Gayatri. Sri Radhika mantra for Srimati Radhika Gayatri are there. Prabhu Ramachandra mantra, Prabhu Rama Gayatri are there. Sankarshan mantra, Sankarshan Gayatri are there. But why it is for Krishna, it is not Krishna Gayatri, why it is Kama Gayatri? Because there, Krishna known as Manmatha. Not only Manmatha, Sakshat Manmatha. Before also, when we're listening, hearing about Rasa Leela, that time also we know that story of Braj Gopis. From Srimad Bhagavata, Shukadev Goswami, he was describing the form of Krishna, how Krishna appeared, came back in front of the Brajabadhu, Brajgopi, after Gopika Gita. Tasama bhiravut sauri samayamana mukhambujam pitambaradhara sragvi sakshat manmatha. To please them, to manage their mood, Krishna, that time he was accepted a transcendental form by which he is building the mind of Pradyumna, who known as Sakshat Manmatha. Manmatha means Kamadev in this world. General Kamadev, he known as Manmatha because he is building our mind. And who is building the mind of Manmatha? He is Pradyumna. He known as Sakshat Manmatha. And who is building the mind of Sakshat Manmatha? He is Sakshat Manmatha. When Swayam Bhagavan he is building the mind of Pradyumna, that time he manifesting a transcendental form, beauty. By which he is building the mind of Sakshat Manmatha, that means Pradyumna. It was, until that time, it was only for Pradyumna. But in Rasa Leela, on the time of Gopika Gita, just after Gopika Gita, Bhagavan, he wanted to please and manage the mood of Braj Gopis. So that is why that time he accepted that same form, Sakshat Manmatha, because he had to manage the anger, sufferings of Braj Gopis. And he accepted here in Ras Leela, in Bhauma Brindavana. It was never before. Only in front of Pradyumna it was until that time. But that time in Ras Leela, because in front of Krishna there was no way to please them. Their love is such kind of powerful that Krishna had to manifest that form of transcendental. So Prabhu, how one can please that Kamadeva? Kamadeva, he is building the mind of us. No one is there to build the mind of Kamadeva from this world, from this material world. Only Pradyumna. Who can build the mind of Pradyumna? Sakshat Manmatha. No one from this world. Only Swayam Bhagavan, Sri Krishna, is Sakshat Manmatha. Sakshat Manmatha. So, who can do that with Krishna, who is attracting everything? Again, you have to remember that sloka of Srinath Pandit. Aradha Bhagavan Brajesha Tanayo Stadhama Brindavanam Ramya Kachi Dupashana Braja Vadhu Vargena Sakalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanamamalam Prema Pumartha Mahan Sriman Mahaprabhor Matamidam Tatradarana Para. Ramya Kachi Dupashana Brajavadhu Vargena Sakalpita Kamavij Kamo Gayatrite Jarupashan. Yesterday I was saying here in the commentary, something is said. I will not spell the mantra, I will not chant the mantra, only the letters, because the rule of scriptures. Mantra is for hiding, not to open to everyone in social media. But for explanation, how much I can, I'm trying. There is 5 letters. Ka, La, Dirgha E, that means long E, Chandra, and Nadavindu. There is 5 letters, and it is known the 5 arrow of Cupid. We know the Kamadev, in material Kamadev in this world, he has 5 different flower arrows by 5 different flowers. So Krishna is Sakshat Manmatha, Sakshat Kamadeva. So he has also that very special 5 arrow. And that 5 arrow is these 5 letters. What is the explanation? Kakara Purusha Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha, Ikara Prakriti Radha Nitya Vrindavaneshwari, Laschanandyatmakam Prema Sukham Tayascha Kirtitam, Chumbanananda Madhurjam Nada Vindyu Shamerita. By the first letter, Ka, it's mentioned Krishna. Which Krishna? Satchidananda Vigraha. That means in same form, Aishwarya and Madhurya both are there. Out of Brindavan, there is not really any Madhurya in Krishna. What Madhurya are there outside of Brindavan? It is not exactly we can say that is Madhurya of Krishna. It's like a shadow of Madhurya. But here in Brindavan there is Aishwarya, Madhurya, both. It is said, Purnatama Krishna, Prakashita Khila Guna Smrita Purnatama Budhai. Prakashita Akhila Guna. Akhila means all. Where all the qualities of Krishna are manifested, that form is known as Purnatama. And it is there only in Braj, in Brindavan. Here, where I am mentioning Brindavan, that means you must know that is Braj. Because in our scriptures, always it is said, about Braj, it is said Brindavan. Brindavan means all Braj. Not only which place we know now, small town, no, not that. Brindavan means all Braj. So that Aishwarya and Madhurya are manifested equally only in Brindavan. In Braj, nowhere other place. Not in Mathura, not in Dwarka, not in Hastinapura, not in Kurukshetra, nowhere. Most of the time there is Aishwarya, and sometimes when he will be with his wives, so that time it is not real Madhurya, shadow of Madhurya. Shadow of Madhurya. And in Vrindavan, Shat, Chit and Ananda. Ananda is the most important potency of Krishna, because In this Ananda, there is Srimati Radharani, Anandangsha Ladini. Anandangsha Ladini, Shadangsha Shandhini, Chidangsha Shambhid, Jare Gyan Purimani. His Dhamma are there in Sat. All the Jnana and Chit are there, Shambhit, and all his pleasure are there in Ananda. And that Anandangsha Ladini, that Ladini Shakti is the most important for Krishna. Because by that, Krishna is controlled. When it is coming from the devotees, that prema, not Ladini, only just the Krishna is controlled by that love. So if it will happen with other love, what will happen with Ladini Shakti? So where is Radharani? That Krishna is Purnatama Krishna. Radha Sanga Yada Bhati Tada Madana Mohana. He can bewilder the mind of Kamadeva, Pradyumna. He can when Radha Sanga Yada Bhati, when he is with Srimati Radharani. Anyatha Vishwa Mohapi Swayam, not Kamadev. That time you will be bewildered by Kamadev if there is no Radharani. So what is that? Kakara Purusha Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. Ikara Prakriti Radha Nitya Brindavaneshwari. Long E. Long A, by long A, it is said that long A is Srimati Radharani. And who is Srimati Radharani? Nitya Brindavaneshwari. Two way of the explanation. Nitya Brindavan, say, is the Ishwari of Nitya Brindavan, and Srimati Radharani, always the Ishwari. Nitya means eternal, for all time. She is Ishwari for all time of Brindavan. So if Srimati Radharani is Brindavaneshwari and Krishna resides in Brindavan, that means the general people, they must follow, they must obey the king, the queen. They must follow the rules and regulation of the king and queen. So if Srimati Radharani is Brindavaneshwari, so Krishna, he must follow the rules and regulation. Krishna must obey Srimati Radharani because he is there in the kingdom of Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani allow him to stay there. That is why Krishna is there. Nitya Brindavaneshwari. Laschanandatmakam prema shukham tayascha kittitam. What is lokara? The pleasure of them. What they are doing when they will meet Sri Krishna and Srimati Radharani. The pleasure from their love, prema shukham tayascha kirtitam. From their love, which pleasure they will get, how they are getting pleasure from their love, by lover. It is saying. So, ko, lo, long e. That means Krishna, Srimati Radharani, and the pleasure from their love, of their love, prema shukham. What is Nada Bindu? There is moon and the dot, that means Bindu. Nada Bindu. What is the explanation of Nada Bindu, my dear devotees? Well, listen tomorrow.